What's up everyone, and welcome back to the Bold and the Beautiful 24 official channel. Before we begin, please hit the subscribe button today. Let's get started. Eric pleads with Ridge as Taylor pushes him. On September 4th, BNB features emotional conflicts as Ridge receives Eric's advice to disregard family obligations and follow his heart. Ridge is under pressure from Taylor to set a date for their wedding. Amidst past choices and present tensions, the Forrester family faces unforeseen upheavals, with love and loyalty at stake. The Bold and the Beautiful must-watch moments for Thursday, September 4th, bring emotional showdowns and high-stakes decisions. Eric pleads with Ridge not to let family pressure cloud his heart, while Taylor pushes her fiancé to set their wedding date. As old choices collide with new realities, the lives of Los Angeles residents are once again thrown into turmoil. Secrets, loyalty, and love are all on the line, and the fallout promises to shake the Forrester family in ways no one sees coming. Don't miss a single twist on CBS and Paramount+. What happened BNB? Recent episodes set the stage for the drama unfolding in Los Angeles on September 4th. Thomas is home after being gone for a while. Thomas made Paris aware of his whirlwind engagement during his most recent visit. Fans remember that Thomas left town with his son after Hope turned him down. This time, Thomas is home to celebrate Ridge and Taylor's wedding. Of course, Taylor is still in the dark about Ridge's kiss with Brooke after he saved her in Capri. Eric repeatedly told Ridge that Brooke is the woman for him, while Ridge, at first, remained committed to Taylor. However, once Nick came back and wanted Brooke, Ridge seemed to realize Brooke was his destiny. Unfortunately for Brooke, since their return, Ridge has failed to tell Taylor what happened in Italy. Brooke even asked Ridge about what he meant, but he looked annoyed with her. Eric urges Ridge not to base his future on Thomas or Steffi, insisting Brooke is the woman he truly wants. Taylor insists that she and Ridge set their wedding date quickly. Katie pushes Brooke to ruin Taylor's wedding. The Bold and the Beautiful reveal that Katie Logan will push Brooke Logan to ruin Taylor Hayes' wedding while Luna Nozawa plots a power grab. Luna merely smirked when she saw the pregnancy test results at Lee Finnegan's house. That certainly suggests that Luna received the favorable outcome she desired, suggesting that she may officially be expecting Will Spencer's child. On Wednesday's BNB episode, Luna will plot her next move. Luna will assume that Bill Spencer won't let the mother of his grandchild return to prison, so this pregnancy will give her power. Luna will no doubt do some scheming since she'll view this baby as a path to a power grab. This could be Luna's chance to avoid jail time and enjoy Spencer's comfortable lifestyle. Luna may once more sneak out and stalk her baby daddy because she will also believe that this child could pave the way for a future with Will. Even though Luna might not come back to Will right now, she might get too close. As for Lee, she'll grow increasingly suspicious of Luna's behavior. It looks like Lee will realize Luna has given her the slip once more, so she'll worry about what her granddaughter's really up to with all the vanishing acts. At Forrester Creations, Thomas Forrester will warn Ridge Forrester to focus on Taylor and avoid letting Brooke suck him back into a reunion. Meanwhile, Katie will urge Brooke to make a confession to Taylor. It sounds like Katie will think Taylor needs to hear the whole story about what happened in Italy, so she will get Brooke to be honest and help Taylor see the situation from a different perspective. In other words, Katie will encourage Taylor to ruin Taylor's wedding and steal Ridge for herself. Thomas will derail Katie and Brooke's discussion, so that'll give him a chance to order Brooke to keep her distance when it comes to his parents. The Bold and the Beautiful say Thomas will do whatever he can to protect Ridge and Taylor's future, but he'll get updates on some bad news once Ridge inevitably ends up back with Brooke. The Bold and the Beautiful culminates in one of those profound emotional climaxes that only this soap opera can achieve, where every hushed secret, every past betrayal, and every concealed desire resurfaces to influence the present. As the curtain rises on this particular day in Los Angeles, Ridge Forrester finds himself at the center of a tumultuous situation involving his father, his fiancée, his children, and his heart, which is being pulled in starkly different directions. This storm begins subtly enough with Eric Forrester summoning his son to the Forrester Creations CEO office, closing the door with a weight that immediately indicates the discussion will extend beyond mere business or fabric swatches, but will delve into the very future of Ridge's life and legacy. Eric, armed with decades of hard-earned wisdom and a vivid recollection of every mistake Ridge has made concerning women, implores his son not to allow family loyalty or the enthusiastic voices of Thomas and Steffi to dictate the direction of his heart. He reminds Ridge that he has always been torn between Brooke Logan and Taylor Hayes, having promised both women forever at different times in his life. Ridge must cease prioritizing his children's happiness or maintaining appearances and instead reflect on who he genuinely wishes to wake up beside when the lights are dimmed and the applause has faded. These words resonate with Ridge more profoundly than he anticipates, for even as Taylor Hayes has been urging him to establish a definitive date for their wedding, Ridge is haunted by memories of that kiss in Italy with Brooke, the spark in her eyes as he saved her from peril, the breathless reminder of the passion that has characterized their relationship for decades. Although he continually reassures Taylor that she represents his present and future, Eric's words penetrate the facade, as Ridge understands deep down that Eric is correct. He has been concealing himself behind familial obligations. Behind his children's desire to have him reunite with Taylor, and the notion of stability, lies the truth that his heart still longs for Brooke. As Eric reminds him that living a life dictated by others' expectations only results in misery, Ridge recalls his past betrayals, the nights he wed Taylor to appease his family, only to find himself stealing kisses with Brooke in shadowy corners. He remembers the times he shattered Brooke's heart for the sake of his children's approval, and the relentless cycle of anguish it caused. Eric, his voice quivering, warns his son that he has only one opportunity left to make the right choice, for life is fleeting, even more so than Ridge comprehends. Ignoring his heart now will lead to loneliness in the future. Meanwhile, across town, Taylor, blissfully ignorant of the depth of Ridge's inner conflict, excitedly shares with Steffi over the phone how thrilled she is that Ridge has finally chosen her for good, believing their family will soon be complete. Her happiness overflows as she urges Ridge to stop postponing and set a wedding date, yearning to secure their future and put an end to decades of uncertainty. Yet, beneath her cheerful facade, Taylor is also tormented, recalling the tenderness in Ridge's gaze when he rescued Brooke in Capri. She dismisses it as mere residual affection but instinctively knows that Brooke's presence is never to be underestimated. Each time Taylor has thought she emerged victorious, Brooke has reappeared. Nevertheless, Taylor presses on, arranging cake tastings and floral designs, eager to transform her dream into reality before Ridge has the chance to rethink his decision. Thus, when Ridge, newly influenced by Eric's advice, hesitates to commit to a date, Taylor feels the ground shift beneath her, sensing an unspoken tension but resolutely refusing to allow doubt to infiltrate her mind. Simultaneously, Brooke Logan is confiding in her sister Katie, expressing her inability to remain on the sidelines while Ridge builds a life with Taylor. She insists that the kiss they shared in Italy was not merely a transient moment but a testament to their everlasting bond, and Katie, always the practical voice of reason, Katie encourages Brooke to fight for Ridge, to confront Taylor and reveal the truth, to openly admit that Ridge kissed her passionately and still desires her. Katie understands that Ridge's uncertainty will only prolong the emotional pain until someone addresses it directly. Although Brooke despises the thought of causing Taylor further hurt, she cannot dismiss Katie's advice, particularly when she recalls how Ridge embraced her and expressed that they could not live without one another. Meanwhile, outside this love triangle, another complication arises in the form of Luna Nozawa, who, after smirking at the outcome of her pregnancy test, realizes she possesses a powerful card that could secure her future. She believes this pregnancy will bind her eternally to Will Spencer and, by extension, to the influential sphere of Bill Spencer. Luna calculates that no one would allow the mother of Bill's grandchild to languish in prison. Thus, while Eric implores Ridge regarding Brooke, Luna devises her own strategy for survival, viewing her baby as her means to comfort, influence, and security. However, Lee Finnegan's keen instincts begin to detect Luna's late-night outings and secretive actions, leading her to suspect that her niece is once again up to no good. This sets the stage for a future confrontation between Lee's resolve to unveil Luna's schemes and Luna's equally strong desire to maintain the power her pregnancy grants her. Meanwhile, in the central narrative, Thomas Forrester, who has returned home after spending time abroad, reinserts himself into his father's business affairs once again. Ridge is cornered, receiving a warning not to allow Brooke to draw him back in. He is reminded that his mother deserves happiness and that he must honor his commitments this time. Meanwhile, Steffi, calling from abroad, reiterates the same request. Yet, Ridge's thoughts repeatedly return to Eric's words, to the kiss from Brooke, and to the realization that marrying Taylor may please everyone else but will ultimately stifle him. As Taylor presses him more insistently, her eyes shining with hope, Ridge feels the overwhelming burden of the impending decision. This choice will not only shape his future with Brooke or Taylor, but will also once again shake the Forrester family to its very foundation. The Bold and the Beautiful emphasizes that September 4th is not merely another day, it is the moment when past decisions intersect with current realities, where secrets and loyalties are at odds, and where Katie's encouragement, Eric's entreaties, Taylor's insistence, and Brooke's yearning all converge on Ridge's conflicted heart. Fans are left anticipating the repercussions that are sure to send shockwaves through Los Angeles, leading to yet another unforgettable confrontation within the Forrester family.